Hey y'all, it's me and I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be about my labor and delivery. I finally had my son. He finally decided to come out March 14th at 10 o'clock, 10:16 p.m. and yeah, so I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about how that went. So if you're interested, stay tuned and watch me talk about my labor and delivery. Okay, today is March 20th, Wednesday. I had my son on March 14th, Thursday. So tomorrow, the 21st, will make 1 week since he's been born and 1 week postpartum for me. Now, let me give a little backstory on my, maybe I should sit this way because the light, yeah. Okay, so let me give a little backstory. I went to, on March 14th, I had a regular doctor's appointment. I went to my appointment. My blood pressure was high, which it had been high the previous appointment, and one time I checked it at home, it was high as well. So when they checked it, it was like 130 something, and they considered that to be high. So once I got seen by my OBGYN, he checked it again, and it was like 140 over something. So after he checked my blood pressure, he proceeded to do a cervix exam. And he did the cervix exam, which I hate, and I was 4 centimeters downloaded 4 centimeters dilated. So he was like, we gotta get this baby out now. So he sent me over to the hospital, sent the orders to them, and I guess that's the start of my labor and delivery. You know, I got in the labor and delivery, on the labor and delivery floor. I was in the triage for about 2 hours. They had me change, you know, they monitor the baby's heartbeat and any contractions. At that time, I wasn't contracting, or I wasn't feeling any contractions. So I was just waiting there for my room to be ready for a few hours. My room was ready. They got me, well, they set everything up, you know how it goes, and from there it's a waiting process. They started me on Pitocin, like, I guess after they got the orders from the doctors to do so, they started me on Pitocin, which makes me contract. So I started to feel contractions, just like cramping, nothing major for me to get an epidural yet. But since I was already 4 centimeters, I didn't want to wait so late to get the epidural. So I was just waiting until I felt it would be a good time for me to get the epidural. And I guess the doctor that would be delivering my child, which was not my OBGYN that I had been seeing for the past 9 months, and that's really upsetting because it's like, I trust you to deliver my child, I trust you with my child's life, I trust you with my life, and then out of nowhere you bring this doctor that I've never seen or never met formally before to do my delivery, let alone my section surgery. So that was, at that time I didn't really think about it, but now that I think about it, it's like, damn, no one told me that he would be delivering my baby until the day of my delivery, but a few moments before. But whatever, I'm just glad. They had to break my waters. That was the most painful thing I've ever experienced, honestly. And the doctor made it seem like I was over exaggerating or making a big deal out of it, but that really hurt me, and I never want to experience that pain again. First of all, it's more painful than a surface check there's this long stick that he's sticking inside of me to get to the amniotic fluid to burst it. Like, that is painful. And I guess that I was making it worse on my end because I was like resisting. I was like pushing up and closing my legs because it's like something foreign in my body. That's how my body reacts. Like, I tense up and I get in defense mode, and that was honestly the worst experience of my whole labor and delivery. Like, him sticking that long ass stick in my vagina to burst the water. Like, it was nothing else worse than that pain. Not even my C-section incision, the aftermath of that doesn't compare to him sticking that pole in my vagina and breaking my waters. But yeah, so after he broke my waters, we just continued to monitor the baby. Then there was a shift change in nurses. Once that nurse came in, it's like all hell broke loose. She was a very nice nurse. I liked her. I loved her, actually. But when she came in, it's like that's when everything started to go downhill. She had trouble with, I guess, finding the baby's heartbeat. She had me move from the left side to the right side, to the left side to the right side, to my back, right side, left side, to try to get a steady reading on the baby's heartbeat. His heartbeat was really low, so it was a point in time when I was laying on my side, and she literally was there for about 10 minutes trying to find his heartbeat. And once she found it, it was like in the 80s, low 80s, and that's really low, of course. So I guess once she found it, she went to notify my doctor or the doctor or whatever, and she came back and said that the doctor that we're gonna have to do a section. So she's gonna prep me for the section. That's literally how it went in. She came in, she said, I spoke with Dr. Blase, and he said that we're gonna have to do a section, so I'm gonna prep you for it now. So she shaved me, and after that it was like in and out. The crew came in who was gonna be in the operating room. They explained everything to me. They told me they were gonna be giving me more drugs to numb my body, and that process went well. Like, they really explained everything to me in detail. I didn't have any questions. I knew how it was gonna go. The man that explained it to me, it happened like exactly how he explained it to me. Every single detail he explained. So I was grateful for that. At least I knew what was going on. They didn't put me to sleep, so I was aware of everything that was going on. When the nurse told me that I was gonna have to have a section, I was not excited about it because I have heard a lot of horror stories about C-section, like the pain, the scarring, infections from the incision, and things like that. And I just heard that it was really bad, and people, they didn't like having C-sections. But I mean, anything to make sure that my child came into this world and came into this world healthy. So I just had to sacrifice a vaginal delivery for a C-section, and I was so nervous. I was shaking like no other. Like, well, I wasn't nervous at first. What started me to shaking was when the doctor broke my waters. Like, that was really traumatizing for me, and after that my body started shaking, and I couldn't stop shaking. Like, I had to have like 5 warm blankets on me to like keep me steady because I was really traumatized by that. So after that point, anytime something like nerve-wracking they would say something nerve-wracking to me, I would start shaking. So when she said I was gonna have a C-section, I immediately started shaking like a stripper. I was like, I was shaking, man. I couldn't stop it. It's just my nerves. And they just kept saying, okay. I was just like, I'm cold. I didn't realize until afterwards that I wasn't really cold. It was just my nerves acting up, mixed with a little bit of cold. But majority of it was because of my nerves. So once we got into the operating room, well, they cleaned my stomach. Did they clean my stomach? Well, we got in the operating room. They cleaned my stomach. They introduced themselves. They basically walked me through the whole surgery. Like, when the doctor was cutting in, he was like, okay, he's cutting now. Okay, he's doing that. He's doing this. Baby's out. Okay, we're gonna give you this medicine. So they were telling me everything that was going on step by step, and my fiance was there every step of the way, and I appreciate him so much for that. Like, he's the best, honestly. Like, hats off to him. I don't know many men that like stand by mother of their children like he does for me, and I really appreciate that. Just thinking about it is making me like teary-eyed because like I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for him, and I don't know what I would do without him. And I probably don't express that enough to him, but I'm pretty sure that he knows. Oh my god, I'm gonna mess up my eyelashes. I just put them on. Ooh. A little sentimental moment there. But yeah, like, I love him to the moon and back. He's my rock, my everything. I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world. Like, he's amazing. And I just want to give him another shout out. Like, babe, you're the best. I appreciate you. I love you so much. I am breastfeeding him, and that is going great. He latched on perfectly. I didn't have any issues with latching, any issues with like my nipples hurting or anything like that. Well, initially it did hurt when he first latched on, but after the first couple seconds it doesn't hurt anymore, and it's just a great feeling to breastfeed, because I wanted to breastfeed with my first, but she was premature and there were latching issues and things like that, so it was kind of discouraging and I just stopped. But this time, like, I'm just so happy that I'm able to do it, and I really enjoy it, and it's not as bad as people make it seem. It's actually been kind of a breeze for me, something that I have to get used to, of course, but it's something that I want to do. I wouldn't do it if I didn't want to. And I really don't care about people's unpopular opinion about breastfeeding, because I've been getting a lot of comments about it from like family members, and it's just like, I'm gonna breastfeed my child. I don't want to give him powder milk. I don't want to give him formula. I want to breastfeed him, so you should support my decision to breastfeed. Like, people are just so simple-minded, and it just annoys me a lot of the time. But other than that, everything's been going great. I'm so happy. At this point in my life, I am happy. I'm like extremely, genuinely happy. Yeah. So let me talk about my incision, or the aftermath of having a C-section. So I guess after the pain meds wore off, They gave me 1 shot of morphine that first night or the second night. They gave me a shot of morphine, which made me feel like in heaven. Like, that morphine was amazing. I did 2 Percocets every 4 hours as needed. The pain was something that I wasn't used to, because my pain tolerance level is really low. So I felt like I was gonna die. I felt like I couldn't deal. It was really hard, honestly. Hard for me to walk when it was time for me to get up and walk. Hard for me to use the restroom when I need to use the restroom. And whenever my bladder would get full, I guess it would put pressure on the incision or whatever. But that was very painful. The first time I experienced that, when I had to use the restroom, and I guess my bladder was too full, and it was awful. I was crying. I felt like I couldn't walk to the restroom, and I needed help to get there because I just couldn't do it. And that happened to me twice before I decided to think in my mind, hey, let me go empty my bladder before it gets too full, or before it gets to that point where I'm not able to do it and I'm gonna piss on myself. So I experienced that extreme pain twice before it clicked in my mind, hey, let me use the restroom before this happens again. So other than that, it's just been honestly just a waiting process. I'm trying not to they sent me home with oxycodone, so I'm trying not to get addicted to any of those opioids, that pain medicine. So I only take it honestly as needed. So I probably, starting yesterday, I've only taken it like twice throughout the whole day, and today I've only taken 1 pill. So I feel like I'm doing better. As far as walking, it's becoming easier. Just gotta take it day by day and walk more. Getting out of bed is becoming a lot easier. That was really hard for me to get out in and out of my bed, but the more I do it, the more easier it becomes. And I guess it's just gonna be a waiting process. I feel like by the end of my 6th week or 8th week, however long I'm supposed to wait, I'll be back to my normal self. So I'm trying to think of anything else that I can talk about. Oh, I have an appointment on Monday to check my incision, so I'm excited about that. When I was in the hospital, they said that my incision looked great. I haven't actually looked at it for myself. It's not something that I'm excited to see, where it's like, oh my god, I need to see. I mean, it is what it is. If it look good, if it doesn't, it's there. But so I'll go check on that on Monday, and basically that's it. I guess I'll do another video then, or if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything, of course, comment down below, message me. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos, more vlog videos from me, more family videos from the family. Give me time for my body to heal, and we're definitely gonna be putting out the content for you guys. Trust me when I say the content is coming harder than ever now that I've delivered my baby. Trust, okay, you guys? It's coming, I promise you guys. And I just wanted to make a video just to get something out to you guys and let you guys know that I'm okay, I made it through. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Sorry guys, I'm eating corn and I know it's all in my braces. I'm eating corn and I know it's all in my braces, but I just had to come back and give this disclaimer. I know y'all probably like, why this girl always got something on her head? First of all, this is the real me. I'm not trying to be one of those fake people that get views on YouTube or get likes and subscribers. This is the real me. This is how I am in my home. I just decided to let you guys in and record on how my delivery went. So if y'all know with how authentic I am, then you don't have to watch my videos, you don't have to subscribe to my channel. But this is the real me. Hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. Drake said it the best. But yeah, had to give that little disclaimer. I'm not giving any more disclaimers about me coming on here with a bonnet or a scarf or me looking however. I'm not going to be putting on makeup all the time. Y'all lucky y'all got some lashes about me. Period. But yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. Please disregard the corn in my braces. Please don't drag me in the comments. Please don't. Okay.